A real Seb style.
Unlikely. What other heroes can we do versus NP that are like kind of like blink stun initiators? Because you need that. Preferably BKB Pierce too, right?
Or you could just pick Dawn Breaker.
Legion Commander.
Oh damn. AA. That's kind of wild. They do have healing, but like AA is so weak and you're playing against TSpirit. Collapse is gonna feed off of this AA given that he gets a counterpick now for his lane.
Yeah, I'm sold. Let's go.
I'm super sold.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Slardar.
Maz, Slardar, Void Spirit, that's my favorite Collapse hero. Dude, Collapse's pool is so wide that they don't care. They'll leave it to the end and he'll still get a good lane.
You guys can take some time, try and have some more bans.
But what will BetBoom be afraid of? So we get some options.
Okay.
What are your top 2?
My top 2?
Yeah, for Collapse this game.
Okay, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but I genuinely think Sand King is popping here.
Okay. Nah, I don't hate you for it.
Well,
I'm just not shocked.
Same as.
Disappointed.
Dude, he's such a good Sand King player. He was like one of the players going Ether Lens on Sand King, and it like really inspired me to try it in my own pubs because I was like, oh yeah, this hero is kind of good when you can stun from further away.
Yeah, my top 2 are Slardar and Axiom.
Okay, mine is.
Because they don't have any BK. I mean, they have the Wyvern, I guess, but having some more BKB Pierce against the Nature's Prophet could be really good here. Hunt him on the side lanes.
I want Maz or Sand King. I'm taking us back 2 patches. 1 patch.
He's not going to play Mars. I don't think he'll pick Mars. Like, it's not bad here by any means, but I don't think it's
a him hero?
He plays it. He definitely plays it. It's just like he doesn't play it this patch.
Yeah, he hasn't played it this tour at all. Like either of those heroes.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I would want. But will he pick it? Probably
or
not.
the blast from the past right there.
Yeah. I mean, if we go by his like match history, he might take Doom. He's played Doom this patch.
Sheesh.
Doom?
Yeah. You get the armor on the Doom now.
It's possible. They banned the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
Interesting because they have the AA, right? But I mean, not that AA is like good versus Dawn in the lane, but the theory. Not that AA is good ever, actually, but the theory behind AA versus Dawn is you stop the healing.
Yeah.
Which
She's
is
so not about her healing anymore. Even though you like
Dawn?
Yeah, even though you like the Locket
probably
build,
not.
she's a lot about the Deso and the Blink and the Shard.
Well, as a core, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Most people seem to be playing Dawn as a core, and guess what? We haven't been seeing Dawn core win very many games, now have we? Maybe it's time to try something new there, but definitely not for AA.
Yeah.
We've seen it once or twice.
Nope, it's lost every game.
What? That's such a lie. That's such a lie.
No,
I know for a fact that's a lie.
It definitely probably has
there?
won
Wow.
some games, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying people have not been first picking it anymore, and it's been going through the pool a lot, and I have been seeing it lose more times than it's been winning, personally. So whatever build people have been doing on the Dawnbreaker, it's not like that first pick anymore.
I'm so excited for these last picks, guys.
They banned TA. So they actually think TeamSpirit wanted TA.
I mean, they
is
could.
Is this the Collapse Monkey King or what? Like,
Please,
do they know?
God, no.
Do they know something we don't know?
No, I don't want it.
They have to know.
Dude, Collapse is so cool of a player. Please don't put him on a Monkey King.
That's a pretty cool hero to be a cool player on.
Yeah.
That's older. So
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Wow, you sound so convinced.
Maybe.
I
want
it
something.
started with "Please God no."
Yeah, maybe true.
It was very.
You whittled it down a little bit.
Pained, maybe. I want something that will feed off AA because it's so
well,
usable.
it's not about what you want.
Do you think Monkey could potentially do that?
I mean, definitely. I think Axe, if you want to feed off A, is the best.
Yeah.
You just battle hunger him, and Phoenix will just trade, and then life will be sad. He does get overall aspects, so he gets to see one more hero. Probably won't.
Oh, Better stole Maz from us,
They for sure would have taken it.
They for sure, 100%.
Yeah, now Spirit are gonna have to waste their whole 50 seconds thinking of what else they could pick except.
Dude, they're mad. They know they wanted Mars.
I mean, Night Stalker becomes more valuable now that they picked Mars.
Now that they have Phoenix on the team, yeah, it's pretty good.
Can we get an instant replay of
I mean, there's a little anti-synergy there, so if they don't want to go that route, but you can't fly out of the arena, you feed off Night Stalker, you're great versus
I want Pango.
NP.
I've sold myself on Pango.
There's the Axe. I mean, we all knew I was going to be right in the end anyway.
Yeah,
I was going to say, wow, well, I guess we know ultimately who is the Oracle who has the foresight to draft.
Fear is literally the greatest player to ever touch Dota 2.
That's true.
So true. I've
up.
never
You do.
heard anything more accurate in my life, except
why
for
I
the
sit like him.
fact that our casters are going to be joining us in his Lyrical and Trent yet again. How excited are you guys for this one, Lyrical?
I'm super excited. It was like, gonna see the Axeman. He jumps on in there, BKB Pearson, easy peasy. You got an AA? It's crazy talk. I think Spirit win again.
It is a crazy song. Trent, are you as blunt, decisive as that? It's definitely a Team Spirit win.
Any Axe believers in the chat? I don't know. I'm a bit of an Axe hater. I want the hero to be good, but okay. I mean, it looks pretty solid this game. I'll be real.
There's only one
They just need
player
like
on
quality
Axe.
initiation. Jumps in with Toronto Tokyo, and then like if you get that first initiation, how do you like save the fight versus Egg, Curse, and then a Wukong's command? Like the follow up is pretty ridiculous from Team Spirit. So, BetBoom though they have their draft, they have their profit. So if they were gonna win, this is the strat that was gonna do it.
That is
Awesome.
very, very true. This is their tried, true, trusted draft.
The 3 T's.
The 3 T's, that's all you need for a good draft, I've heard.
Okay.
And there's actually
Yeah.
only 1 T in their draft. But anyway, Sheep, are you fully back in the Axe?
Of course. Fear predicted it because it's the best.
Okay. Quickly, how many kills is Axe going to get? Just give me a number.
18.
Either 2
No, one
or
number.
12.
One number. Pick a number.
12.
Perfect. All right, same question to you, Lyrical and Trent, as we jump into game 2. How many kills is Axe going to get?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to say 5, and he's going to be reliable. Reliable like a screwdriver, Trent. That's what's going on right here. I just had that on my desk. Sorry, go ahead.
I
So
wasn't
how many-
looking at your camera. I was looking at the game. So I was really confused. I was like, of all the things in the world, you went, okay, cool. I'm going with 4 kills. I feel like he's a giver. He's a sharer. So the kills will be for the allies.
I like that. Let's get into the game now because we're already into it. BetBoom backs up against the wall. Can they take down old
BetBoom.
reliable screwdriver? It was on my desk. It's like the chainsaw. I saw it there and I just had to bust it out. Man, early sending out trees and 5 heroes mid from BetBoom, ready to do battle, ready to punch people really hard.
I see a lot of heroes failing the armor test right now. A lot of no Dota Plus levels going on here. What's happening over on
Oh,
BetBoom, huh?
You're right.
They all lose their
bronze.
subscriptions or something? Everyone's just level 5. They all stop paying. We must have run out, huh?
Maybe they
Can
just
I get a
want.
sponsor?
I think they all want to just be bronze tier, because you don't want to have access to those like all chat voice lines. You just want to have the haha one,
Yes,
and like
it's too tempting.
the very good or whatever it is. Noticed? Give him the old punch. Oh, you took spirits. Silly mirror. And they will kill him.
Why did they just smoke?
They got to get to
Oh,
lanes quicker.
he's a gamer. He's going with the sentries. Snakeo's got some strats here. He's doing the double
Oh.
block for the axe. I like the instant block, not just the like, yeah, I'll block it so like there won't be stacks after the minute mark. No, he's getting it done right now.
That's crazy. And he has like all he has is a headdress now too. He's got to bring out tangos and another sentry to do more blockage. This guy is ready to go. Damn, dude.
Hopefully they'll have someone ready to lane here. That would also be great. Get some of this farm. So the Snako Ancient Apparition, not a hero we see too often. Definitely something that gets banned quite a bit when we're thinking about things like your Huskars and whatnot. But he's going to make an appearance. Also a little unusual to not be with one of your classic stunning carries like the Chaos Knight or the Sven. Instead laning it with the Mars. So kind of a good solution to set that up. But you're already seeing some of the flaws here. Is he dead?
Oh, no, he's
Sniped
good.
him.
He's
No,
good.
he's got the Tango regen and the headdress, but like, whew,
Yeah.
it's a lot of damage.
Even the tower helping him out a little bit right there. But yeah, he is taking a beating. Thankfully, he can stay under this tower, gets the extra armor, and that helps to deal with the pressure coming from collapse. But this is not going to be an easy lane for Noticed. The poor old Mar is definitely struggling a little bit here, but getting some good denies to start.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And in the meantime, Yadaro's actually got the wave pulled back behind his tower, and they're doing some mess around here. The Hawk loses his range creep, but it's going to come back to him eventually, and still just farming with no regen, but a whole heck of a lot of stats.
There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna block camps, huh? Got Treant blocking camps. Got Tiny blocking camps. Trying to show there's no pull action happening for TSpirit. So you're blocking the camps bottom with your body and your Treants. You're blocking the camps top with your sentries. All solid. So how do we shut down Toronto Tokyo? That's gotta be like step 3, right? We already have a repeat performance here of the Puck versus the Void Spirit. Typically a Void Spirit favored matchup. I think no one is the only one we saw who won this matchup so far in this league. Well, he kind of bodied his opponent on the Void Spirit one game, in fact.
Right.
Oh, Larl, though. That was a nice adaptation. Really like that play. Tried to Aether Remnant him raw, and he Waning Rift over top of it and just started beating him.
That was good. Gets a couple of denies here in the mid lane, too. Having a much better time after one round of experience playing against the Toronto Tokyo Void Spirit has come up with some answers.
I always need a warm-up game, so I can understand,
True.
you know?
Absolutely. Well, and they had their warm-up game. Force Major, playing around with Mposhka down bottom as you see that stack come out, tosses the Wyvern away, which allows him to get the bounty rune. So a nifty little play there. And up top, you can see they're having to trade over Tango's everything. Snako just bringing out regen and Collapse with the Ring of Health already done means that any trades right now are going to be pretty heavily into the favor of TSpirit. This is already super annoying to deal with.
I will say, I feel like BetBoom have found an even more aggression-reliant lineup here this time. Very similar in terms of how the scaling is, like slightly better scaling, I guess, because like there's the Nature's Prophet, which has some better options and everything. But overall, it's still something that we're like they need to take control of this game and just run with it the whole time, or it is not going to look very good for them because they're playing against that exact same support duo once more, and we know how difficult that's going to get to play versus throughout this entire game. So, hoping that the reliance on Arena will be easier than the day-nighttime cycle, as up top Collapse is getting pushed back into the trees.
This is big. I mean, if they can bring him down here, this would be huge. Snako there to try and body block, but he's actually just running away.
I know.
Slow down with the chilling touch.
But like he should be dead, right? Like, right, guys?
Not happening. Damn. And that's also a whole wave missed under the tower here that Notice didn't get access to. That is kind of wild. Dude, Collapse is so hard to kill. What the hell?
That's absurd. He was like all the way to the wall, driven that far back to the tier 2, and now Mirror tanks up a little bit, gets out. Can we hit something here? And no.
He had stick charges to go for the spear on Namira, but didn't go for it. Collapse down. Do they have vision? Chilling touch just out of range. Got the creeps on him, and it's not going to be enough. Dude, he still lives through all this. 40 HP, and they can't kill him. Oh my God. This has got to be so frustrating for Snako. If he dies here. Oh my God, he's gonna die here. Oh, Snako, no, not like this.
No,
Do they go?
He's fine, he's fine. He's baiting. He's baiting. He's like, yeah, they'll come over, and then Notice will come, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it looks like he is gonna be okay for now, but geez, a ton of harassment. Very annoying.
I'm tilted in this lane for sure right now, though. After chasing Collapse for all of that, like,
yeah,
I'm not having a good time.
I want to point out and highlight here, Mira. Really good this entire series on the Spirits, and yeah, they find him. Toronto Tokyo silence afterwards, but the cold embrace trying to keep him alive. Force Major has a toss. Will it be enough? A couple punches, yes. They kill off Toronto Tokyo, kill off his courier, and Collapse also dies top. Everything going their way, but they do manage to finally bring down Mira as well.
Huge.
Okay.
3 kills there for BetBoom, including the double on those offlane here with that pesky offlane going down with the TP home from Snako for the save as well. So very well coordinated as well from BetBoom. I mean, you can see why this is their strategy. Like they were already wrapping the Tiny around the middle. They dropped the coil. The TP's coming in from Dahak as he drops it down, and they're able to punish Toronto Tokyo, not give him an avenue out there at the level 6. So just what they need to do, just the kind of strategy that they're used to winning with. And what helped them get that that DPC point placing finish at the major.
No, totally. That is what they need to make happen. I mean, again, we've talked about it. They got to come in. They've got to win this next game. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be TI qualifiers for them and not making it to this major. Huge potential move here from Laurel, who is going to scout out Mira, but dives away, and now they know the puck's coming. So everybody just runs out. Camp still blocked though. 20 seconds until the wards expire here, but it's going to be still all of the triangle blocked out.
He actually has 2 more sentries coming on the courier right now. I went to check, and they're on the way, so we'll see. You know, maybe if there was a smoke on there, I'd be a bit more of a believer, but great ward as well up top there in that jungle. Still from Mira that is spawning out a lot of this movement, and you know what? He's going to drop 1 ward, he's going to drop another, he's going to find this ward here, so... Right, Snako? Oh, no. Oh, no. He went for it.
That hurts.
You gotta go with that one, you know?
Dang.
That's what happens when you don't min-max your observers. Or your sentries, rather.
Yeah, that's a frustrating one. I think that there might have been a courier snipe, and that's why he thought it could have been one in the lane, but ends up missing there. And yeah, very not what they want to have happen. Snako will be TPing to the mid lane now, and Axe spotted that. So they know that's going to be some move here for the bounties. Coil dropped. Arcane Rune for Toronto Tokyo. TP in from the Hawk. Will get silenced and killed. So Laurel has had his number in some ways.
Oh, we can get him. Try to toss Maposhka as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And this is the big difference, though, because we talked about this last game with Nightstalker on the first snipe, but the idea of punishing these supports before they're level 6, since those are such huge spikes for how they want to play around these towers, this time, they're going to knock down this tower. This is something the Nightstalker cannot do. Cannot pressure the mid tower so easily, like Dahak's able to on the Nature's Prophet. So, BetBoom, 5-0. Playing their hero. Oh, well, Dahak still, though, same item.
Hey, I mean, you know what? You gotta go for it. I mean, I would also say that, like, he fulfills a very different role here, right? He's not trying to get up in the thick of things. He's about right-clicking. He's about staying in the trance. And Snako, he's about to die. So they bring him down. Vanguard done, going into phase next for Collapse. But
nice, that's pretty spicy. Doesn't have the benefits of the big axe, right? He doesn't have his stacked ancient camps yet, where he's all fired up and getting that early blink dagger. But there's still time for that. I would like to see some stacking, though. Like, Mira just dewarded the ancients, so I presume that's sort of on his mind as well. They haven't taken the top tower, but it would be great to just get a couple of those lined up for your axe to really catapult into that next level.
Yeah, it can make all the difference. Noticed. Won't be able to make any type of a play on Namira. Collapse caught there. Laurel in the area. Silence after trying to save the coil, and will be able to. Snako, the one that gets the last touch with that cold feet.
And this is what their lineup does absolutely best, right? Out of all the things these heroes combined do, they have Dream Coil and they have Arena. So they should be able to set up for these free kills in the side lane anytime those are available.
Yeah. And the build that we're seeing from Notice is just to try and tank through all this too. Is going for, well, either the Blink or BKB, depending on the choice that he goes for. But has them both queued up after double bracer soul ring phase. It's like all these little items that make him so strong right now.
He's battling.
God, he has a stick too. Yeah, he's just got everything. Force Major making a move over. Collapse might be brought down again. He's just out of range. No, they see him. They see him.
Yeah,
Collapse is trying to run. He still might be in trouble. They find him. They get in range in time. And the Hawk there too. Spear misses. Collapse still taking a good chunk of damage. Eats his way through the trees. And that spear being off the mark gets punished. Snako now turned upon.
No TP come.
Get that kill.
Still on cooldown.
I don't know if they can go into Notice here. He's got Arena back up in 5. This is pretty bold. But as you said, with Puck not having any way to get there easily, Force Major, Toronto Tokyo toss back, looking for it, but the winner's curse. And Toronto Tokyo gonna live through that spear, has the taunt afterwards. BetBoom, they dodge, they dunk. Find themselves another one, another dunk. Double for Collapse. TSpirit, they know their strength.
Oh, you know, put me on the judges table. I'm giving this dive a big old 10. All right, they had wards in the mid. They saw the puck was low on mana. Laurel's TP was actually on cooldown anyway, right at the very beginning of that start of the engagement. But then he's walking back home with like 60 mana. I mean, this puck is not going to join the fight. He's going right over their observer ward, and they just go ahead first underneath that tower. Absolutely perfect right there. And even just have like Mira now with the egg too. They want to go do it again, honestly, to have that bit of safety backup.
Yeah, why not? And spoke about Mira. Mira right now stacking up triangle while the Hawk just mid is trying to keep the punches going. But that's
Axe.
triple ancient stack, and down bottom, Mira hoping to delay this. We'll see if the rest of the team wants to come in to fight.
And this is 700 gold on Axe when he started this, by the way. So you can watch in live time how valuable this is. There's a casual 500 gold juice right into your offlaner right there. Ooh, no hit on the spear.
Nah, they still find him though. Mira's gonna die here. So buys a little bit of time, but as you said, that gives space for Collapse to get towards that Blink Dagger. And if he gets a free reign to it, this game is really gonna start to go off the deep end for BetBoom. They gotta be careful.
Well, speaking of Blink Daggers, Force Major, exact same situation as the last game. Look at him. He wants this gold so bad.
Yeah.
But it's so scary.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
If they could
attack.
find a way, he's pinging that Toronto Tokyo's there, and the team does not want to go right away. I mean, again, like, I can't emphasize enough. These next couple of minutes here, BetBoom have been playing this entire year, and their season could come down to these next few minutes. If they make a couple of mistakes, it's on a knife's edge. TSpirit ready to put nail in the coffin. Baposhka, winner's curse, walks away.
These wards, man. Like another observer here as well. It feels like Snako just like can't keep up. They've had such great aggressive vision, spotting out where the rotation is coming from BetBoom. Like that ward that got missed by the outpost, giving so much info as to what was happening on the top side of the map. Then the ward in the mid. Now they drop another one up here in that dire jungle. So very easy for them to sort of predict these movements and keep Yadro safe and extremely efficient while he's farming. And Snako trying to do the same. He wants to set up for these kills. They want to do the exact same thing that they did on the lanes with this like coil, arena, into Dahak TP. But that's much harder to do once the game spreads out. As the tier 1 towers start to go down, then you have to actually invade and be more certain about your moves. And that's very difficult without wards to scout ahead.
And that smoke that we saw there that gets broken by Maposhka, you know, that's why he feels comfortable dropping the winner's curse, because that's the only way that they can catch and win a fight. And if BetBoom aren't even getting kills off of on a support on that smoke, it feels really bad for them. So moving in towards the area of Collapse, he is very close to a Blink Dagger, but he's going to run into Snako now. And Notice can't get there in time to try and follow up on this. Mira and Maposhka heading together, trying to chase Snako. Is he just burned down dead here? Arena, but I don't think this is going to be nearly.
That's good.
Okay, it's enough for Axe. Big play. Big play. Can they find anything afterwards? They want more. Laurel has the coil but won't go for it. Overextension by Collapse.
Yeah, big punish. I mean, there's one thing that AA is very good at. Plus, you get hit by a 370 nuke from the Nature's Prophet ulti, so that doesn't hurt. Is that finished Shard? Yeah, to go with the Ograks there on Dahak. Okay.
Winner's curse
Ready
again.
for some ganks.
Down bottom, Noticed, in trouble. Toronto Tokyo jumps to start, has the remnant, catches, and Notice gonna go down. So both offlaners dying back to back, but importantly, it was Axe that finishes the Blink Dagger. Collapse is online, at least to some extent.
Well, likewise though, Force Major. I feel like that was a sort of expected death there from BetBoom, right? Like they were taking the time to send Dahak into the Roche. Force Major's farming up on the tiny game of Blink Dagger. I don't think they really mind that Mars died.
Yeah.
This is a slow Roche though. I mean, they're big treants.
But
this is something.
kind of wild. I mean, they're gonna have great vision, but I am a little concerned about the pace that this is going. Everybody getting together. Oh, Maposhka, dude, he's got a haster and tosses him in though. Silence afterwards, Collapse for the call, but Laurel, he dodged it. Taunt there, coil, Snako throws out the blast, hits onto both of them, tries to get out of there, just barely on the edge. Toronto Tokyo gets the zip away. So Monkey King ultimate down, Roche at half HP and all of it. They buy back now on Maposhka.
All right, it's 10 seconds till both ultis are up from the birds though.
Yeah.
We got Ag and Kurtz coming through, so I would also be backing out of there right about now. Smoke up. They want it. They have the Yule's initiation from Toronto Tokyo. They have the blink from Collapse. What's the counterplay?
Well, there's not a lot right now. They don't have Ice Blast back up. They spot noticed over here, and they're going to jump right onto him. This is a big kill. They take down the Mars.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Now,
under
the
attack.
problem is I don't think that TSpirit can actually take Roche, though. I mean, I guess that they've got, like, the Orb of Corrosion from Monkey King. He's got Battle Fury done. I don't know.
I mean, if they want to, they can. It's fine. They already knocked off a third of his HP.
I guess that's fair.
I don't think they need to, though. I think they can just, kind of just let Yadro keep farming. I don't really want to be engaged right now if I'm this Monkey King. I mean, I'm sure he wants to go kill people because it's Yadro, but
Right.
I'll just go back to hitting some creeps, farm it up, push them out. BetBoom are going to go back for it. Get good vision around the pit, and just save your big support ultis for that engagement.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, we're probably just going to see Dahak continuing this pressure down bottom with the Shard online. He has one component of the Aghanim Scepter, or excuse me, the BKB, and creeps
only
already
with the
in the
eggs.
tier 2. I know, right? There you go. The dream.
Bring it back. Let's go Ags Octarine, If only we were just making trees all over the map. You know what? Let's just be glad that's gone, actually.
True. I
think-
love that one.
It was something. It was once it got brought to pro games, I was done. That's pretty much the end of it for me. I was like, no, thank you.
Dyer's
All right.
middle tower is under attack.
Couple of very tense moments here for BetBoom. Like we talked about, they cannot afford to drop one more game. Want to get that spot at the major, and TSpirit, they're going to take this mid-tier 1 tower. They know that Roche is going to become important, and shutting that access easily to it is going to be integral, as Yadro will TP bottom, push out the wave.
Tower has fallen.
They truly need deep wards right now, I think, from BetBoom. I think that's their best hope in this situation. It's like trying to get these, like, Force Major, he just jumps, Blink Toss, and get an AA ulti on top. Trying to eliminate someone from the fight right away. Because even strength, they're going to get absolutely worked by TSpirit. There you go.
This
There
is
you
good.
go.
BetBoom, they find a target, get the
Now
kill,
run.
trying to get out. Force Major in trouble. And not enough, though. They don't want to chase this any further. Force Major could go back in for another round. He has Blink Toss. Jumps. Avalanche. Toss. Punch. Dead. They bring down Mira, too. Force Major getting kills, making plays. The jump in from Yadro, though, means that the Tiny will die. So 2 for 1 in the end.
It's
Snako.
okay. He's just breaking his streak, right? He only had 2 kills, so
I like it.
let the streak go. It's fine.
Well, those were some big moves for them, and Dahak keeps the farming going. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I've seen him actually in a lane for the past 5 minutes. He keeps on staying pretty far back and just saying out his treants to the pusher.
Yeah, just throwing them down the lanes and just kind of keep himself in the jungle. He's getting the neutral items, right? He's on a mission right now, helping out the squad.
True.
And another game where he's doing this, the Midas into Shard into BKB. No blink this time, I guess. But another situation where the BKB doesn't actually feel that great. I mean, you get it. I understand it because, first off, you need to right-click, right, for this thing to work. And versus the Phoenix, that can be very difficult. But then you're also contending with, like, Egg and Curse and now an Axe as well. So
Right.
it doesn't feel great. But it's Nature's Prophet, so thankfully items are, they come pretty quickly for Zero.
True.
Regeneration.
And he's just going to be annoying regardless. I mean, you can see right now 4 heroes smoked together from Spirit trying to catch him somewhere. But he's back in the base and playing it about as safe as you can hope to. Oh, no, the greed of the Midas. Do they find him over there?
Well, Snako has the right idea. He kind of drew a circle near their triangle. They scanned to make sure they weren't that close. Now they're moving in.
Right.
All right, so again, we need the Ice Blast here. He's pretty far back on Snako, though. All right,
Does
now he's
have
getting in there.
Coil. Down. Noticed. Yules. Not bad. Spear connects, though. And
we
they
got
get
2.
the kill. The egg. Force Major going to get taunted, pulled back in. So they will lose their Tiny most likely, unless Laurel. Oh, we got
good
the silence
silence.
out. Mira comes back around. And now the chase. Force Major actually living through this right now. That
The Essence
Essence ring. Oh, big plays.
I thought he was dead for sure. And great Ice Blast from Seneko, too. The overshot catching on to the Phoenix meant that he was forced to drop that egg a little bit earlier than I think he wanted to. And they don't immediately go Roche. You know, they kind of started running here. I thought maybe that was part of their plan, but yeah, the lanes are in a bit of a state right now. Got to push out bottom. There's some farm up top, so I agree with the situation or the decision there, considering there's also still the Winner's Curse available right now. And speaking of which, Miposhka, not able to get a whole lot this game. You imagine he's probably going to start wanting to put some emphasis on getting that Blink Dagger here sooner rather than later. I like these wards, though, because it's just like you said. He's trying to scout out where Dahak's going to be.
Yeah, they've got to find him. I mean, if he's allowed free reign to just jump into the fight afterwards, and I guess more than that, too, just like get free farm this entire game. I mean, he's still a little bit behind Yadoro, who's got this, you know, Battle Fury and now BKB done. But the game not looking bad at all for Dahak. He is a couple of levels behind the Monkey King also. I guess because, again, he's farming jungle while his Treants are the ones that are pushing the side lanes.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely missing out on some of that XP. And, you know, there's 234 last hits on Yadoro. He has been hitting a lot of creeps. He's 2-0-0.
Snakeo gonna get jumped here. And that kill for TSpirit, we'll see what it means for them. They might think about going for more. 30 seconds, no AA.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, on the one hand, he does stop a smoke gank, but they actually only pop the smoke on a couple of heroes, so they could theoretically keep going. That's kind of what Miposhka is trying to do. Just going to wind up dewarding, though, and running away. Scouted there from Dahak, though.
Yep. Boom.
That observer. Very sneaky observer. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's easy.
Force Major gets brought down. Wait, are they going to try and chase this? Coil. Dropped. Collapse. Taking damage. The Hawk there. Phase Boots. That gets him out of it. The Shard not quite as good when you don't have that ability to follow it up afterwards. Collapse gets the call. Yadoro is going to get caught by the A blast. The punches coming through. Didn't pop PKB on Dahak, holding on to it. And that means Yadoro gets out of there for now at least. But notice jumps in, able to get the big old jump. And Toronto Tokyo gets away. They lose 2. And Seneko now also in trouble. Dahak turns, wants to bring down Collapse. It's not an easy kill though. Seneko throws out another chilling touch volley, but that fight did not go the way BetBoom wanted it to.
No, the whole time noticed very similar to the Black Hole last game. He was just holding the arena because, you know, it just looked kind of ugly, and he's like, I can't quite get it there. And if you don't have the Spirit of Combo, what's the point? So he's not getting all his spells perfectly in sync, unfortunately, right now. And I mean, it was a bit of an aggressive play too, to be fair. Like the jump and coil there was a bit blind, but those are the kind of plays that BetBoom need to make right now. So there are always going to be risks because they do not want to take this late. The scaling not going to favor them. They have to start getting some kills.
And you can see this sort of pressure being mounted. They're going for that item that'll allow them to take objectives quicker. Dahak has the Deso done. If they win one fight, they will quickly move to Roche or possibly pressure a tier 2 tower, but it's a smoke up now. A blast ready. Arena in 20. Oh. Miposhka's going to sit up on that high ground. Do they find anybody? Dude, the pings come out. They saw him. Oh, he broke his smoke. Force Major. And now going right into the pit, but the counter smoke. This could be tragic if they find him. Notice, goes for the D-ward. Got him right away. Didn't pop BKB. Mars there. Silence out onto a bunch. The A-blast afterwards hits onto Yadoro, but notice, finally gets that BKB off turning. Fighting. Yadoro gets cold embrace while he's still ice blasted. It's going to keep him alive barely. Notice, walks away. Collapse gets brought down. The Monkey King lives through that all. With AA and Mars Z, do they have a left in the tank? Dahak gets turned, gets killed. 3 down. Laurel, he's got to do it all here with just Force Major to help. They take down 2, they take down 3.
Yo,
Laurel with a triple kill.
What a save on this fight. They were all so low. It looked like one of those disastrous situations where they all just kind of get away at the last little bit of the fight, but he comes back in. So many great plays from BetBoom during that fight as well. Considering how it started, Amara's dewarding a high ground, getting jumped by the entirety of Spirit. The initiation of that fight with the coil into the Ice Blast was absolutely massive for them. And Seneko going to try and capitalize even further on that magic damage, picking up the Veil now.
So we see this replay here. I mean, if he had been able to get that BKB off, but Laurel saving the fight in 2 different ways. It was so close to disaster. And
so many tiny parts here, too. That arena into the spear there from Notice was sick. Like, and then he barely goes down from a Poshka. I mean, of course, that's when you have Laurel come back through here and clean up after they go on to Dahak here at the same time. So, whew, BetBoom staying alive just barely right now. But they need more. That's the sad part. Like, that was great. You got to go do that again. And then again and again. And that's just, when we talk about a lineup being easier to execute in a simpler game, this is what we're talking about. It's just, that was a pretty amazing fight, and they need to go do that like 3 times, 4 times, maybe.
And one of the big issues is you show like that arena getting down for Yadro. If he gets BKB off, the fact that you can cold embrace through BKB now, whereas you weren't able to do that previously. One of the few heroes that can, I mean, even with the AA blast, he's going to be invincible. It makes it so tough for these fights to take place inside that arena. Well, 27 minutes, next round of neutrals coming up. But as you said, BetBoom, they got to do it again. They're smoking up. Who do they find?
Saneko's got the right idea. All right, defensive options here. We still have the blink out from a Poshka. He's fast enough. Oh, he's in a good spot. He's in a great spot. Yep.
Blinks. Out, away. He's got to run away from there now. Do they have another smoke? Because they need Notice to go first.
No, I think they had 2 and they now... Oh, no, Snake was another one. Okay, there are more. I mean, Dahak's doing his thing again.
I mean, they might know about this. The smoke there. They are right outside and ready to go. There are so many sentries down. Toronto Tokyo gets jumped. Big catch. Can they kill? Tom's backing away. They got him. Toronto Tokyo goes down.
Snap.
And call afterwards. Force Major Notice. Ready to jump the big arena, but they get the egg off. He gets it out in time. Force Major dead, but this might buy enough space for Roche to go down. to Hawk finishing it off now. They get the Aegis on the NP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
BetBoom
attack.
fighting for their chance at the major right now, able to squeak out an Aegis. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think it's the most important Aegis necessarily. I do think it is huge to take it away from TSpirit, that's for sure. I would not want to fight Yadro with a Scotty and an Aegis in a couple of minutes here, so you got that going for you. And nice plays right there from Laurel and Force Major. Now jumping forward, kind of poking a bit here. There are BKBs.
Arenas, but a good curse. Laurel's caught, but they blow up they blow up the Monkey King. Collapse with the turn, don't think it's gonna be enough. They get the phase shift off on Laurel. Collapse, BKB, the jump in coming from Toronto Tokyo. He gets silenced after the fact. Collapse is dead. The Aegis might not have been enough, but this certainly is looking good for BetBoom.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they get
He
more.
tried to wait for that spear, I guess, too. And
Dahak, you're crazy! What are you doing?
all right. It was worth.
All right, Aegis down. Laurel is godlike right now. But
Listen,
they get the
if he
kill.
loses that Aegis in a fight, he's dead anyway, right? You know, you might as well just get a kill with it. Yo, 5? Can I get 5 kills?
Keep going. Underneath the buildings, Laurel, beyond godlike. 10-0 and 8. He has had an immaculate game too.
This was insane. Like, pressuring again, the BKB stealing down from Yadro was huge because, like, they jump on the collapse, and it's really scary because he still had BKB on the axe. So that whole time when they're, like, poking and prodding with the puck, like, you don't know when it's going to be, like, BKB call, right? You have to watch out for these situations. But Yadro, they knew it was still in CD. That obviously pretty huge nerf and change to BKB. That's a perfect situation where you feel a lot more comfortable trying to find these plays to snipe out a core who doesn't have it after an important engagement like that Roche. And so just the power of AA coming through and securing that kill.
Dang. And like you said, if you're in a situation now where the Aegis might not have been enough to sort of turn the tide, but using it to win that fight immediately afterwards, and more importantly after that, BetBoom take building so quickly. And already Dahak is down bottom. They've got a creep wave. He's resummoning Treants. This tier 3 tower, it's going to be close. The axe is up in 2 seconds. I want to see what TSpirit do here.
question is, can they kill Toronto Tokyo? Does he make a mistake that gets him killed? I feel like that would be the thing that would turn it for me, you know?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But I think they're just going to chill out a little bit here. Perhaps put some respect. They go for the high ground ward.
Is under attack.
Dude, this is the entire team dies.
He wants
NP
it.
runs. NP runs to Ancients.
Oh, I know this move.
Tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
It's a classic. Oh my god. I mean, it's the right play, but it just, you know, it looks funny. And they'll keep them in their base for now. DD rune picked up.
Oh, the potion's got a gem, so they're going to find this observer ward, unfortunately. There you go. Yeah.
Well done, well done. And God, TSpirit.
Radiant are scanning.
How are they going to respond to this now? They got to find an opening for
Radiant's
themselves here.
middle tower is under
Is it
attack.
wrong that I still feel like TSpirit are going to win this?
I mean, if history is any indication, you're probably right, but it's looking about as good as you could hope it would for BetBoom right now. What are you seeing that makes you feel that way?
Just all the BKB piercing disable, the difficulty of fighting versus the egg and the
Radiant's
curse,
bottom tower
the power
is
of
under
Monkey King as he scales and hits that level 25, which I feel like he might get to. I will say the Satanic gives me some hope, because now I do feel like there's more of a chance of Dahak just like standing strong and getting off his damage, but I don't know. I'm also a big Arena Mars fan when he gets the refresher, so perhaps that will help.
The Hawk.
Try and outlast these BKBs with a DD. Ooh, that's some big damage.
Who's he find?
Oh.
Finds Mira, punches, but immediately gonna get the egg out. He is all alone, but they're gonna kill that egg. Will it go down? No! He didn't get it! What? AA blast afterwards, but this has gone tragic for BetBoom. What happened? Oh my god, Spear, run away. They've got to get the hell out of here. This has gone tragic. Force Major's dead too. They were sure they could kill that egg, and it did not happen.
No, it really did not.
Oh my god.
It wasn't
The call.
particularly. Yeah. And he had to run
God
too
damn.
because there was the blink in from Notice to stop the blink from Collapse to like get on top. And then that was a pretty bold play from the Prophet. Obviously, he knew that he had the backup coming, but I mean, there you go.
We're gonna have to see how close that was, because he only needed like 1 or 2 more hits.
I couldn't
And
even
if
see the egg.
If anybody was there, if anybody else was there,
Dire's middle tower is
yo,
under attack.
Trent, why'd you say it?
Dude,
you were right.
All right,
All
what
right.
happens is egg? Look, clicking. Oh, right there. Oh, that curse. Oh, it's a beautiful curse. So he tried to blink in on top of that last hit onto Mira from Force Major, but the curse was there for the coverage. It's like, it's like
my
the Sven
God.
Phoenix, you know? Back in the day, I remember when Phoenix first launched, people would always pick these like AoE stuns with it. Be like, you can't kill the egg, because if they try to kill the egg, we just stun them.
Yeah.
That's,
Well,
there you
dude,
go.
but that and Collapse able to like walk in and find the call, and like it had to be perfect from TSpirit, and it was. Damn. Well, that certainly evened things up.
So now, when we talk about execution,
Can we take
and
a look
why
at
a
the graph?
lineup is easier to win,
Right?
this is what we're talking about. It's just like they're forced into that move on BetBoom. They need to go for the kill. They have to make it, and the things you're playing into are just tough. Like, it's back again. There's Curse, there's Egg, and now they're hunting you. And this Monkey King is so scary. This
God.
guy, you know, he has some sad games. He has some rough games, but when he gets to this point, I don't want to play versus Monkey King.
Laurel.
You?
The Aeon Disc didn't proc. Oh my god. And then he gets caught, killed. Collapse got him. Yo, they didn't proc the Aeon Disc until his orb disappeared. That is so next level.
They're too good.
Collapse looks for the call but doesn't find a hawk. Yo.
I mean, at some point, you just gotta be like, yeah, you should be tipping, honestly, if you're allowed. I'll be like, all right, nice. Yeah,
Dude, I
he got
want to
me.
tip him. What the hell?
Can we have that power?
I wish.
That seems a little BM.
I feel like if we impact at any point the contest in a game, that would be pretty bad.
They took away our pause button, at least. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. God damn. All right. Still very even, but the momentum, what a swing it's been. And we know it's going to, again, come down to these Roche fights. A minute until it's capable of respawning. In the meantime, they find themselves Force Major. Again, tries to force staff away. Won't be able to. 23-23.
All right.
Whoa.
So BetBoom.
Do you see that?
No, I didn't.
Axe bought a Kaya.
Kaya Sanj, gamer.
All right. Cool. And Culling Blade damage talent?
He needs the
Okay.
eggs. If you're going Kaya, let's go.
How much does that? So does that affect Culling Blade then too? I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would. Interesting. That's pretty hype.
All right,
right.
so how do you win this as BetBoom? That's the big question. Because like you kind of had it, you got your momentum going. Unfortunately, with your massive fight when you weren't able to do any permanent economic damage by taking down a Rax, like that would be huge. Because then even if they have better scaling heroes, at the very least you're getting more out of the map over time because of the creep gold bounties and everything. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. That is the big goal for them right now. Of course, they're at a point now with the strength on their heroes that if they win another crazy fight like that and maybe there's minimal buybacks, they might be able to win the game.
Right.
Yeah, the problem is finding that fight versus these heroes. And Mira, by the way, this is well, the thing I love about pro games is that you could show an inventory and be like, is this a Herald or one of the best players in the world? And well, sometimes it's a little bit of both.
It just so happens this time to be one of the best.
Just happens to be the TI winner,
Exactly. I will agree with you, though, that, what you're talking about of BetBoom needing to find that perfect fight. And the benefit that we've seen is along this bottom lane, the Hawk is going to keep on sending in these creeps continuously. And then it's going to be a question of, do they try and rush a Roche or force a fight when somebody shows down bottom? We'll see.
2 more minutes till the respawn. It's a, wow, is that max? Dude, that was like
a pretty
max
long
Roche.
time. It was a pretty long one.
Wow,
Vision.
Don't hang around for this one, guys. It's a lot of lost GPM right now. Oh, this is painful. Oh, this is so painful. A max spawn. I think it was 3 minutes. I think it was 3-0-0.
That hurts. That one really hurts. BetBoom are just chilling. I mean, they're going to be chilling for a while.
Any second now. This is when you're in the queue, and it's like 20 minutes. And you're like, I mean, when do you queue for 21 minutes? That seems ridiculous.
Ava, collapse. He got BKB off. Yeah, that still works. If you don't get the toss, Force Major in trouble. Notice, throws out the spear. That's another BKB use. This might end up actually helping BetBoom a lot. BKB's down, and Roche still not up for a bit. Wait.
The curse.
Curse.
Had to save
Noticed.
himself.
Now, afterwards, he does have his BKB and ready to go for the runaway, but the taunt to pull him back in. Oh, Force Major, what a bro. He gets him out, and then the coil. Maybe a chance. Arena, does he have another round of this? He's walking out of there. Notice down low.
Don't
Notice
go in.
dead. He went back in, Trent. He went back in. Eggs turned upon. No winner's curse. No call this time to salvage it. But the Hockey's got to run. They've got their eyes set on this. Gem on the Monkey King, but a blast from downtown. Tries to get in range, barely. Clips him. He got it. That might be enough. The Hawk still surviving through this, trying to get it off. Satanic isn't enough to land. The Hawk, the man, will barely be brought down, but Laurel with the rampage. BetBoom. And the buyback. Run down lanes, baby. It's time to go.
Oh my, dude, Laurel's insane. He's 15-2-8, a rampage as well now. Forcing out these ultis, like, I mean, they learned from game 1, right? Fool me once. But second time, they're going to find those ultis. He wants that gem back. It's sitting at the mouth of the pit. Is it hidden in that fog spot?
They got the other one. So it might be. No, they ping it. I think that they see it. They got one of the other gems, though. Wait, Phoenix is going in for a quick pick. Wait a minute. Do they not see it? All right, no. He's keeping the courier alive.
They just want that.
They get it. They get the courier. Still, though, the Hawk needs to finish this off here. And
Dude,
they do finally pick up the gem.
Remember when Force Major like got in there and tossed Notice out? That was so sick. And then the Force Staff out of the egg range and they both survive like in action movies. The explosion and goes behind them. And then they go back in.
Tweeting at them.
He just misclicked.
Gave him the finger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, Maposhka.
That's quite the misclick.
That is sick.
Sometimes you're trying to put the Roach timings in and you kind of forget what was on the old clipboard.
That's right. Fair enough. Well, 28 to 28, and here we stand again. Aegis this time on NP. And
You guys thought a question mark was cool. How about this?
Yeah, right? Dude, Team Spirit just increasing their legends from question mark to just giving the team the finger.
They are truly innovators.
All right, where are we stand now? What's look at this graph. It resembles my heart rate
Radiant are
over the last few minutes, and it's a slight lead right now into BetBoom's favor. Notably, XP still slightly into the favor of Team Spirit, and that's super important for this Monkey King. Has that 25 talent.
Yeah, I mean, it was there in the last fight, and you can just see it. Like, you just can't fight it.
Aeon Disc out. Looking, chasing. Yules has Blink afterwards, but going to be taunted and going to get brought down. They drop everything for the kill. He has buyback if they need it. Ward down. They have a sentry to boot, so they can play around this area. If Dahak steps forward, he'll be found. No. They're just going to get the D ward there immediately.
BetBoom.
Oh.
In these trying times. I feel very similarly as to how I did after the last big fight from BetBoom, though, unfortunately. Because, again, they weren't able to do any permanent damage. They didn't take a racks or anything. They're not, like, sloping things in their favor.
True.
They're not creating global pressure outside of... Because, like, you already have so much just from the Nature's Prophet. Like, imagine if there's additional lane pressure just from the very nature of the creeps. And it could be so good for them right now. Even then, the game's not free or easy, per se, but...
Dude, they're sending in the trance dump bottom. They're just like...
They're trying.
They're just spamming him at the tier 3. It's going to get it. I think... Oh, not quite. 22 HP. Go deny it. What are you doing?
You leave it there for when he TPs the tree line and just hits it, you know?
Oh, I see.
Come in, it is a little cheeky tree summon. Tries to get out, blow him up.
Dude, they're
GG.
floating a lot of current gold right now, too, on Team Spirit. Even everybody is a little bit. Noticed. Has BKB.
Interesting hesitation there from Yadro, not going instantly for the Wukongs. Wasn't confident that they'd have the full pickoff. To be fair, he does have 2 BKBs, so that could be partially why. Just worried that they won't have the chain disable or the damage there, plus perhaps uncertain of how much backup is there for BetBoom at the moment.
And do they decide to smoke up now? With, as you said, that hesitation, it does mean that Noticed is only going to have 1 round of the BKB. They could have maybe gone for that all in, but obviously would have known that he had double of everything ready to go.
It's double Wukongs though, man. Is it possible? Can you even beat
I
this?
know.
They need to Ice
fair.
Blast him. Like, I actually feel like they can't fight it.
I mean, that's a good way to start this fight.
good.
Toronto Tokyo dead.
Oh, they
Ice
got him.
Blast.
They got the tree.
him. He's dead. No buyback. They might have
folly
done
of the
it.
king.
Boom. They run them all down.
Of all the ways to go down, the massive, huge Monkey King falls off the tree.
Unreal. He took a tumble. He took a tumble. And no Monkey King. They got Axe, they got Phoenix, they got Wyvern.
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, if there's anybody that could do it, it's this team, but I don't know if they're going to have enough left in the tank. As they set their sights on those tier 4 towers, Laurel has worked so hard for this victory, and they're going to take them down one by one. Egg is out.
is under attack.
BetBoom, just back away. They're trying
Just
to
play
buy
it
time.
clean. This is your game. Play it clean. You can do this.
They gotta buy as much time as possible. Force staff in, but the call is there. Dahak tossed away. Force Major keeping his buddy alive. Another egg down. Wait, Toronto Tokyo, he has buyback now. Monkey King, how close is he? He's not going to have it. But the tier 4 towers, there's going to be the winner's curse. They also have the glyph turning one-on-one. The Hawk, he's already popped his BKB. Do they have the control that they need? I don't think so. We're going to a game 3.
Can I request a replay? If not for us, at least the panel of how that tree got cut. Because I don't know how it happened. So hopefully someone will be able to check for sure. But not how I expected this game to end. Of all the ways for Monkey King to die, that was poetic, truly. For the nuisance that hero is, that was very cathartic to watch.
That was wild, man. That was so wild. I don't know. And thinking about like how close that was to just all falling apart and how perfect both teams. I mean, again, like think about that fight down bottom where they saved the egg and like the call for Max, the winner's curse. It was just devastating. Man, I'm glad we're going to a game 3 though. This is going to be fun.
BetBoom had to play so well. I hope they are not completely mentally exhausted after that, because I feel like that draft, like going that late and letting that amount of scale happen on TSpirit and still winning with this is very impressive. They had to make so many tiny plays to get this victory, and I hope they can show that again. But honestly, that was a beautiful performance from BetBoom.
BetBoom, they even up the series and keeping their hopes at going through the TI direct invites alive. Again, they lose the next game. It's all over. Their backs were up against the wall and they're able to perform. We'll see if the same happens in game 3. But first, we're going to go quick break. See you on the other side.